Welcome to Season 3 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our seasoned heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save civilization and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring J.C. LaCroix, Dan Gentry, Joshua Jackson, and Rico Suarez. We'll be joined by a rogues gallery of guest NPCs with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and gargantuan struggles await you just beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Rico.
Yo.
I'm here with Joshua.
What up?
And I'm here with John Garlic.
Sexy people.
Welcome back, Joan.
Hey, everybody.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
All right. Well, so when last we left off, the trigger-happy Ravager crew.
Oh, there's only 3 or 4 of them that are firing. They seem to be rather, not intelligent.
Slow?
It happens.
Slow, that's a good word.
They're not terribly... They're not exactly the picture of discipline.
No,
They're
no,
not
not
the
at
Prussian
all.
army.
Well, I'm going to yell at Trentor to tell his guys to stop firing at
regardless,
our friend.
body armor flares on.
Nice.
A series of
it's
protective,
reflexive, isn't it?
runes appear around Caesar 1.
Nice. Give me a roll for activation.
I have a monstrous. I roll a 55.
Absolutely. They come up and you see the runes refract the laser beams as they come in and pew, 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 pew. What's the power rank of your armor?
75 is monstrous, so that is a yellow result.
Oh yeah. They don't hurt you. They're only doing 20 per shot.
Okay.
And it's pew pew. And Trentor yells, "Ceasefire!" And they're like, "Oh yeah."
I'll come to my feet, pull back the sort of hood thing that's over my mask.
Nice.
Where have you been?
Caesar won? Bull rush. I'm going to go tackle him.
All right.
Seriously? You're going to tackle Caesar 1?
Hey, at least it's not the axe.
It's going to be a hug.
Oh, okay.
That's a charging.
Yeah.
Are you charging him? All right. Well, what's charging on the little sheet there?
oh my god, we're rolling to hug.
We're into combat. Well, I want to see whether he misses.
Flies
Because if he
out.
botches it, then he's in the airlock.
Charging. All right, so that is
It's an
endurance.
I
which-
said that. You could have just gone with what I said.
You know what? I can still look.
Cosmic awareness.
Whatever, genocidal maniac. We got that spot filled
I'm
in.
just giving them the means. I'm not the one performing it.
That is totally the same thing.
80,
Okay, he tackle hugs you.
83 on 100.
And then he
Nice.
starts licking your face and wagging his tail.
I know where that tongue has been.
Yeah. Beaverina.
I know where my balls have been.
Caesar won. You're alive. I thought you were dead or worse.
Or worse.
Yeah.
So, who are all these aliens?
These are Ravagers.
Yeah. All right. I'll get off of him. Stop humping his leg.
Who are the? I'll look at the Ravagers. Are they all blue, or are they like
No, they're a motley crew of a mixed
sort of like Yantu's?
Yes, Yantu's
crowd?
group. Yes, Taserface's group. It's that whole sort of like
Taserface.
right. Makes you laugh. And this does not seem to be the pinnacle of Ravager ships. So on the whole Ravager continuity,
These are the random grunts.
yes,
These are the frontline
misfits.
staff.
Yes. Oh, these are the people that are when someone needs to be thrown into the jaws of the machine. This is the group that typically goes in.
Why are they orbiting the Earth?
They're in a standoff right now with the Arkanoids around our atmosphere, and we need to get both to stand down.
I hate the Arkanoids.
Yes.
I have a plan that will make everybody happy.
What? Submit to them again?
Hey.
No. Kill them all violently and painfully.
Wait.
What?
But hold on, before we get there, where the hell have you been for the last 3 years?
Floating through space very slowly.
Wow, you must be nuts by now.
I wasn't exactly the picture of health to begin with, but that's neither here nor there.
I didn't know you could breathe in outer space.
Yeah.
I have my ways.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
The Orishas provide.
What's an Orisha?
I have no idea.
Good talk.
We'll go to their planet later. It'll be great.
Okay. So you're good though? You're not like
I'm here.
okay.
one of the Ravagers walks up holding a small little white, looks like an aspirin, and he holds it out to you.
I'll take it.
And he goes, Tong Wantu.
Oh, put it in your ears.
I will pop the side of the mask, pop it on my ear.
Oh, what do I see under the mask?
I don't know. What does he see under the mask?
Yeah, I want to know. I'm curious. I've never seen Caesar one out of his mask.
Oh yeah, no, I take off the mask every now and then.
He is he's an African American man, but there's
Oh, never mind. I remember what Caesar one looks like. I was back in his past
Yeah,
I've never seen
to verify the validity of the statement that he made. Never mind. I remember now.
there are
Mr. Omni Sentience.
there are odd bluish black streaks and veins that run up the side of his face as he pops the thing in and slides it that you've not seen
Those
before.
are new.
Squish, squish.
All right, I'll hold that thought to myself for a moment. That'll
And
be
the
a more
Ravager
private
goes,
conversation.
You hear me?
Yeah, I understand you now.
You understand me? You hear me?
I hear you.
Ah, good.
Awesome. All right,
True understanding can come later.
Guardian Angel, we got to talk to these folks. Let's figure it out.
Why are there? I'll look out the window. Why are there all of these
Thousands
ships?
of ships.
Why is there all of this trash in orbit around Earth?
This is a Mexican standoff without the Mexicans, so we got to figure it out.
So there are. So what? They're an invasion force too.
Yes.
Are you with the Arkanoids?
No. Boo! And they all just, really the conversation is getting hard to have because Arkanoids suck. Screw the Arkanoids. Down with the Empire.
Down with the Empire.
Death to Arkanoids.
That to me.
They wouldn't be the first empire I've taken out. So
What? You know how to destroy the Arkanoids?
Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one that's going to help us with the methyltrexylate to get it poisonous.
Let's walk the genocide back a little.
Nope.
You know what? He slightly hesitated at that point. So you are wearing him down.
So, what? So, okay, tell me.
Look, all I
About
know
these-
is a
tell
vast
me about
majority of this team has committed genocide. I never have, and I want to know what that feels like just once.
The wolf raises his hand. I didn't.
Yeah, I just erased people from time. That's different.
Yeah, that's selective. He's just a murderer.
I will be erasing people from space.
I don't want to commit genocide. That seems bad.
You aren't going to. The Ravagers are.
Oh, so
Your army of
They're not my
spacemen?
army. They're not my army.
Wait.
You're going to-
Aren't you in our army?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Take
Down
us.
with the Arkanoids. And they start their
teleporting army of death.
teleporting army of death. They begin to
Is
just
there
chant this.
someone else I can talk to?
No, this
Trentor
is
is
the
flying
point.
the ship. He's just he's
Okay.
like not paying attention to them
All right,
anymore.
Can we open
Do they-
comms? Can we talk to the Arkanoids?
Do you have why can't you talk to the Arkanoids?
There's a communications block that the Ravagers have over the entire Earth.
Yeah.
Don't you
including
have
the
like
Arkanoid ships?
don't you have like laser like point to point communication or something high tech that
Me?
doesn't
Nope.
semaphore Morse code with a lighthouse?
Do 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 do.
Nope.
Can't you make the little hand motions?
No, I can't.
Damn.
No, I
Nobody.
can't.
Darn it.
So all
The
right.
mechanic's like, I think I can.
Why do we want to talk to the Arkanoids? They think there are alien oppressors.
Yeah, down with the Arkanoids, oppressive scum.
Well, here was my idea, Caesar.
Yeah, because it sounds like you guys are skipping a couple of steps here. You went from causing them to all die to wanting to talk to them. This sounds
All right,
like
here's
two
the
different
thing.
plans. One of them got abandoned, and you're still
Yep.
doing it.
Okay, so
explain this to me.
The Ravagers aren't going to leave Earth space until the Arkanoids do.
Okay,
Down to the
why are the
Arkanoids.
Arkanoids back?
Because
I thought we're in the middle of nowhere. We're light years away from their empire. Why did they come back?
because Dr. Wells summoned them.
Oh, that crazy homeless guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I turned him into a crazy homeless guy. I'm kind of okay with that.
Yep.
But
Well-
why did he do that? Was
Well,
there
it
a
wasn't
useful
really
purpose?
him.
It was Jimmy the Robot.
Jimmy the robot?
No,
Didn't
Jimmy-
he summon the Ravagers?
No, Jimmy, some of the Ravagers. He's asking about the Arcanoids.
I know. I was just completing
Okay,
the story.
so one step at a time. So the call got made.
Yep.
Regardless.
By alternate time and space, Dr. Wells.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep.
He eventually crossed over into our dimension with the portal underneath the Nimbus building.
Did you kill him?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, good job.
But not before he'd called the Arcanoids.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so Nimbus building. Remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so. Okay, so
Yeah,
the
and then
Arcanoids show up.
Jimmy told us where Tan Molarat is, and he's on this planet, known hitman for the Arcanoids.
Wait.
Who's that?
Morat's not on this planet anymore.
What?
Morat's not on this planet anymore.
The little lizard guy?
Yeah.
He left.
Well, he's an agent for the Arcanoids.
Yeah, but
Well,
he
seemed
left.
like a mercenary to me. He was just,
Yeah, they hire him to kill off planets.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he's
No.
done it.
Morat's not on Earth anymore.
He left.
Where did he go?
We don't know. He didn't leave a postcard.
I have an idea of where he went,
Where'd he go?
So, okay.
and I ramble off the coordinates that Morat gave me where I can find Blink in the center of the universe.
Trentor's like, hold that thought, hold that idea. I'm flying. We're almost going to land.
Okay.
You're not going to give that to me.
Are you narking out our that little lizard guy who helped us escape the Vandals?
Well,
He
while you were
deserves it.
gone,
He's killed him.
Morat was digging to the core of the Earth to put a nuke in the core to blow up the planet.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Right?
Stop it. That is stop.
Space quit.
Just stop.
Wow.
This spaceship sucks, by the way.
Yeah, it
you
does.
can hear
Makes
it
no-
coming apart.
I know.
Well, he keeps hitting debris in the atmosphere.
Oh, space trash.
Wait, are you guys specifically here for Morat?
And he's you can see now that you've started docking procedures with the
Yeah,
mothership.
it's
he's
okay.
like, I'm a little busy here. A little busy.
We're-
Stop talking.
We're gonna just talk to his leader. It'll be
We
great.
may not even have to genocide anything.
Yeah, we really don't.
Shh, no, keep it down. Caesar, keep it down.
Okay. Shh. All
If
right.
they're just after Morat, I know where he's going. I can just
Hey,
send them there.
Okay. So.
hold on. Time out.
Okay, we're still skipping a few steps. Okay, so the Arcanoids show up.
Yeah.
How many Arcanoids are?
Oh,
are
just 4 ships, just 4 battleships.
here? Why are they here? What do they want?
The planet was in distress, and because we're part of the Arcanoid Empire, they came to check on it.
Probationary member.
So, all right. So what?
They're protecting
if-
their property.
So are we still in distress?
Yes, currently with the Ravager fleet here. We
Yeah.
are technically in distress.
that came after, but
Hey, in a communication block where no one can speak. Yeah, yes.
well, so okay. So why is there a communication block?
Because the Ravagers are sending essentially a DDoS attack to the Arcanoids. That's just the Ravager logo over and over and over again.
They're jamming it.
They're jamming it.
So why? Okay, Ravagers, why are you doing that?
Because they're after Morat.
No. Why are you jamming the Arcanoid frequency?
so that they can't deploy their robotic ships.
Okay, so those four battleships are motherships that will deploy
Oh yeah.
robots.
Oh yeah.
And one of those ships.
well, we don't want those.
One of those ships can take out their entire fleet.
Well, we don't want them to deploy robots to Earth. That
No,
sounds
we
terrible.
don't.
Exactly, because that's how they oppress every planet that they have in their empire.
But if
Stupid robots.
Stupid monkey.
so if there's nothing attacking the Earth, will they just leave?
Well, once they see the Ravager fleet leave, they will probably leave, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Ravagers are all like, we're a significant threat. Down with the Empire.
Okay.
The Arcanoids did send 4 battleships here to defend against the Ravager fleet, so
No,
they consider them a threat.
Was that really why they were called? Were they were called by other Wells
Who?
in order to fight the Ravagers?
Hold on. We don't know. We would like to talk to them.
Yeah, we don't know why alternate Wells called them. Our Wells destroyed him before we could find out.
Yeah, we need to talk to them, and there's a comms block, so we can't do anything yet unless we get in one of their ships. One of the two.
Okay.
So that's where we're at.
Okay. All right. Well, so where are we going right now?
We're
What is
going
this
to-
what is this big starfish-looking thing we're attaching ourselves to?
That is the Ravager command ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which we are docking in, right?
And
That's
we
a
just
yes.
finished docking.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
What?
Webb is coming down himself.
Who's Webb?
And he's got Big J with him.
Who's Big J?
They mentioned Big J, and you feel the ripple go through the crew, and they're all like, "Oh, I gotta do my laundry. I got," like they start to disperse. They're really uncomfortable. Like they're looking for something to do.
The boss space pirates, I'm guessing.
Sounds like it.
You see a gentleman walking down the gangway who's being flanked by several large, 8-9 foot tall, spiny.
Guess who has two thumbs and isn't intimidated?
Yeah, well,
This
the
guy.
rest of the crew is. And the guy they're flanking looks kind of like Sylvester Stallone. Walking down the gangplank.
Sort of like, are we talking like Judge Dredd Sylvester Stallone or like
Yeah, sort of like that.
sort of
Space
in a
pirate.
space pirate
Yeah.
suit?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Sylvester.
Hey, have you seen that? Yeah. That could be that guy right there.
could
He's
be.
walking down the gangplank, and standing next to him is this thin, gangly, tall, bearded, 10-gallon hat with a tin star on the outside of his shirt. It's Jimmy.
Not Robot Jimmy, right?
Oh.
No, Robot Jimmy's in Jotunheim.
Is he?
Yeah, ran away like a little girl
I don't know.
Oh,
with
he
his
did.
tail tucked between his legs.
All right.
Forgot about that.
Oh, Ravager tech robot named Jimmy.
Yeah.
And
He
you
felt-
said Jimmy called the Ravagers.
Yes.
Was this
Correct.
before? But he called them because the Arkanoids were here.
No,
No. He wanted backup.
he called them to go after Morat, who is a wanted criminal throughout the universe.
Okay. So, all right. Well,
And
Yep.
I know where Morat's headed, so I could send the Ravagers there.
That works.
Yep.
I look at this guy, I was like, is that you, Jimmy?
Okay, the Trentor hits a couple buttons. The side of the
he's not
cockpit
there yet. All right.
opens up, and the off ramp, the little, what do they call it? Boarding ramp. The boarding ramp comes down,
Okay.
and Trentor goes, "I better go with you."
all right.
Start walking down the ramp. He goes, "Webb, hey!"
I'll walk out like I own the place.
You
Yeah.
two walking out as well.
Yeah.
I will walk slightly behind and to the left of Webb.
Or no, wait, you're going behind the.
You mean
guy
Trentor
you're
coming,
talking-
Trentor. Yeah,
coming down
sorry.
the?
Yep.
You come down the
go
ramp,
right.
and
Yeah.
Webb looks at Trentor and goes, and Webb stops walking. Trentor freezes on the ramp, like, oh. Jimmy goes, "Hey y'all, I'm Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Wait.
I'm a United States Marshal.
So you're the robot, Jimmy?
Have you met him?
Yes, we
Yeah.
met him.
That traitorous bastard? Yes.
What?
Traitorous bastard.
Are y'all criminals?
No.
Nope, but we can point you in the direction of the one you're after.
That's true as well.
Wait. You know where Pal Morat is?
I know where he's headed to.
Really?
Yep, I've got coordinates that I can give to you.
That's true.
How do you guys know Jimmy?
Jimmy, at least a robot version
Right.
of Jimmy.
That
one
was-
of your Ravager tech robots.
Robot.
So the Ravagers grabbed me to help chase down Pal Morat,
Yep.
and we had to leave a substitute for me back on Earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
to-
sounds like there were some bugs in the program.
Yeah.
No, it worked flawlessly.
He fought crime with us for some time, and then he turned on us in the end.
Oh. So y'all probably have some sort of criminal element, whether you know it or not.
Yes, but they're all dead now. It's okay.
He ferrets out the seedier elements.
Yeah,
That is a true statement.
That's true. In fact, the Jimmy robot found him on the Kalon planet.
Morat, you mean?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
yeah. So, oh wait, no, didn't find him on the Kalon planet. Found him in the prison. What's it?
Josh does not
The
remember.
Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone. Thank you.
He came out of the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Jimmy robot met with us on the Kalon planet, and then found him in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, the only bad thing is when the robit went bad, he tried to kill some of the good ones with the seedier elements, which was us, not the seedier elements, the good folks.
Well,
So we're a little salty because of that.
Oh.
in any case, welcome to Earth. Why are these people here?
We were called by Jimmy, who had located Palmorit on Earth. Little genocidal lizard about yay tall.
Yeah, we've seen him.
Has a little squeaky voice, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if we tell you where the lizard mercenary is, will you be on your way?
Well, now it's all gotten complicated because of the Arkanoids.
Well, what do they have to do with anything?
Well, they're the general symbol of oppressiveness in this entire side of space.
Are you a revolutionary element then?
Well, I'm not, but he is. And he motions to Webb, who is in a sort of a side conversation with Trantor, who's trying to frantically explain why in the hell it was that he brought 3 unknowns onto the mothership. And
That's a good question.
he's, what the hell, talking about how his guy, well, he got shot, and I don't know, and he drug him in there. You know, Mikey the mechanic. So they're fervently having that conversation, and Jimmy says, well, they are all about fighting the imperial conquest of space in general. To be perfectly honest, if they just give it another 100 or 200 years, the Arkanoids are probably going to die out. Their empire is not growing. It's been shrinking for a long time. But
Unfortunately, they laid claim to Earth when one of their random probes arrived, and
Random ship.
an Earthling, unfortunately submitted to them, and they took this to be taking the whole planet into their empire.
Well, and Jimmy kind of slides over to a side console and goes, no, actually, and he hits a few buttons and slides a few things, and he goes,
It was this gentleman.
really? There was a petition for membership that was filed by an Ambassador Wells.
Really?
Because
that guy's a crazy homeless man.
well,
That's the seedy element.
he's apparently listed as the ambassador for Earth.
By the Arkanoids?
Yeah. Actually,
That's-
what ended up happening was he was on Space Station 5, which is out about here, and you recognize the galactic coordinates to be about where you all came out of space. from
From
Zone?
the Phantom
the
Zone.
Phantom Zone.
Because I was near there. Good thing I didn't go that direction.
Yeah, he was apparently he found his way to Space Station 5 and used dropped the name of the Arkanoids and his ambassadorial status. Hold on, and he's punching buttons and documents are coming up, and he goes, "Oh, well, apparently the scout that had originally accepted the surrender of your planet to the Arkanoids had filed to have that original report and acceptance of that surrender nullified.
Huh.
But it looks here that this guy, Ambassador Wells, reinstated the application, so, hold on, so that he could get a ride back to Earth.
Great.
So he boned us again.
All right. Well, regardless, we have a little bit of problem with what they call being a little off message when it comes to our representation to the universe at large. You're from Earth originally, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Lubbock, Texas.
No, I'm not far from there myself.
Oh, well, good.
So,
So, yeah, fight the Arkanoid power.
yeah, we're not fans.
Oh, yeah, nobody is. Well, and that's the thing. If you just leave him alone, well, and I don't want to say this out loud because Webb will get all upset. If you just let him go, it's not like they're going to, it's like your grandpa. He's just going to watch some Jeopardy and fall asleep by like 7 o'clock.
Unfortunately, we have a history of talking ourselves into bigger problems.
But here's the thing: is if they go full on assault, we're all screwed. So we need to talk it out at least a little bit. At
Now-
least try.
Would they deploy all the robots if the signal ended? Is that their
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
their SOP?
SOP is you come in, you cut down all the communications. The Arcanoids just generally try to wait you out and then leave.
Okay.
Typically. But now this, because we're as far out as we are on the spiral of this particular galaxy, Webb has called in as many ships as he can, and he wants to make this a shooting war.
Well, that seems to be pretty bad for the Earth, given our current state of affairs.
Well, it'll all be up here. The Earth ain't going to even know what's happening. I mean...
Well, there's...
know.
assuming nothing crashes onto.
Well, sure. I mean, that's going to happen. But
Well, the X-Men are down on Earth, prepared to assist in whatever way we need also.
Those losers, come
Yep.
on.
You're funny. Well, they're in full force, so. Jeez. So we need
Wolverine's kind of a chump, but
total chump.
he's scared of me.
But we need to start a dialogue. We need to start some sort of dialogue with these guys.
The dialogue has not treated us good in the past.
With the Arcanoids?
With any of these guys.
Well, we're not going to survive in this ship with a shooting war.
We're going to need to think a little faster than that. So, all right. So these Ravager guys, the
ones you're currently talking to, yes, these Ravager guys.
So
So you could say use guys.
Mr. Jimmy's, ride here.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have it in for the Arcanoids. The Arcanoids. So this is sort of so. If the Arcanoids see that Earth isn't threatened except by the Ravagers, would they just attack the Ravagers and then leave?
No, they'd probably leave without any fight at all. Once the Ravagers leave, the Arcanoids would leave because they would no longer think Earth was a threat.
Well, but the Ravagers. All right. So we have sort of an impasse.
We have a Mexican standoff without the Mexicans.
All right. We could just tell the Arcanoids that the human forces have teleported on and overpowered the enemy ships, and
Yeah,
they are
you okay
standing
with
down.
that, Webb? If we tell the Arcanoids that humans have overpowered the
What
might
are
of
you
the
doing
Ravager
telling-
force?
This is a problem.
Well, you are saying
This was a plan that you had.
No, that was
This
not
was
my
your-
plan. That
your
was
plan.
not my plan. My plan is to tell Jimmy where Morat is
and to try to get him to go away.
and try to get them to go after Morat.
Okay,
That's my plan.
But I mean, that doesn't interest his ride at all.
well, we're still in discussions.
Jimmy has his own ships, I'm sure. I'm sure he's got his own Ravager fleet that are just docked on this ship.
Yeah.
Do you have an entire fleet of your own at your disposal, Mr. Jimmy?
Oh, no.
Did not think so. I apologize if that's...
No, they brought me on just as a detective.
To find Pal Morat?
Right. I'm a marshal, so
Right.
I track down fugitives. That's what I do.
So
Okay.
our question is, what will it take for the Ravagers to leave? It's literally the only thing is the Arcanoid standing down and leaving is the only way you guys are leaving.
And you hear off on the side, you hear, methotrexylate? We could kill them all?
Oh, yeah.
And what Jimmy looks over
What
and
did
goes...
you tell them you were going to do?
And Jimmy goes, you got a formula to poison their air?
I've got a formula to make methyltrexylate.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, everybody breathes something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we can kill them all.
I'm not killing them. I'm going to give them the formula for methyltrexylate. What they choose to do with it is up to them.
Yes.
And Jimmy says, you realize they could use that to, like...
You know what,
make
Jimmy?
a
Plausible
bio-
deniability.
No,
I don't
there's-
need to know what they would do with it. I just have the formula if they need it.
Do I have to arrest you? Is this a thing that I'm going to have to do?
And Jimmy looks at Caesar One and goes, am I going to have to arrest you?
No, I'm not doing anything. I just know the formula to methyltrexylate.
Yeah, but if you give it to them, that ain't going to be good.
Do all of
No,
the
no.
do the Arkanoid children need to die?
I've never seen an Arkanoid child.
There aren't any Arkanoid children.
Oh, well, what exactly are they all robots or what?
Nope, they're just one race that is slowly dying.
They've actually lost the ability to reproduce, apparently.
They can't procreate.
Eventually, they're all just going to die out.
This is cruel. Why do we want to kill them? we can make them just leave.
I don't want to kill them.
Yes, you do.
I want.
Otherwise, you wouldn't give the formula to their heir to the army of grody space pirates.
Hey, wet blanket. He's just giving him a formula. It's all good.
Webb walks over and goes, "You want to tell the Arcanoids what?"
Why don't we listen? Why don't you prioritize getting rid of the multiple world-killing criminal lizard man over one fight over one planet? We have the coordinates to give you to catch Molrat now. If you do that, then these guys will leave, and we will be on our way. We are so far away from Arcanoid space that they will just lose interest. They've only talked to a total of 2 Earthlings, one of whom is a crazy homeless man who's set himself up as our Earth ambassador willy-nilly. Now, Earth is one planet. How many planets has Mr. Molrat killed?
Oh, a handful. Way more than that.
Billions of lives.
Oh, yes. Coming up on 20... What is the last count? And one of his... You hear... 26 worlds total.
26
He's like, yes, he's destroyed 26 worlds.
26 worlds, including apparently tried to destroy the Earth. Well,
Did he?
That's that nice blue planet down there.
He tried.
Yeah, he gave it a good college try. So we're not terribly well disposed towards him. But let's be real. He's going to strike again, and it is going to be, billions more lives. If you fight the Arcanoids here, there is no guarantee that our enemy Molrat is going to be where he is now. When you get around to catching him, and he will get away and go after another planet, or maybe 26 more. Therefore, let's be real. You need to stick to your original plan and go after that guy. It's however many billions of people that need to be avenged, however many billions of people he will kill in the future, or is killing now for all we know, versus 4 Arcanoid ships over one planet.
Right, but if we get rid of those ships, this will be a Ravager planet.
No.
Which doesn't mean anything to you. Relax.
It's not going to be a
one of
Ravager.
them.
We are independent. Get out of space.
That's what you just said.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. If you leave, they will leave. If you don't, even if they don't, we're going to deal with it. But we need you to protect the rest of the galaxy from Molrat, because we are dealing with them right now.
Webb faces, squares his shoulders to Fenris. He goes, "Do you know what the rest of the universe calls non-Arcanoid, non-Kree planets?"
No idea.
Ravager.
Okay, great.
No, if anything, we'd be an Asgardian planet.
We are, as you can see,
And
we are.
his face lights. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Our Asgardian friend has other problems, but as you can see, we have a certain alien diversity, which I can tell you guys appreciate. As Ravagers, you have a lot of guys yourselves from different places. Am I right?
Are you
Caesar, you talk too damn much.
Are you
Asgardian?
Are you an Asgardian?
Yes.
Are you claiming Earth as an Asgardian planet?
No, he's not.
I was saying that it can be. And if it was any other planet besides independent or whatever, it would be Asgardian. But it's not.
Well,
okay.
Regardless, you are half human.
Yeah.
Somewhere. So the point is, Earth is a diverse place as it is. I can appreciate the idea of us being considered a Ravager planet, because certainly you guys have a panoply of different faces and cultures to yourselves, and that I respect that, and that sounds cool.
But anyway, okay, time out. Too much talk.
You guys, what we need from you is to fight Molrat instead of the Arcanoids right now, because we know where he is, and he is a greater threat to the galaxy at large. I have compassion for the people that he's going to kill if you don't deal with it, and I can't get him.
So how do we remedy this?
He nods to Caesar 1 and looks back over at Fenris and goes, "I'll fight you for it."
Got it. Let's do it.
Don't let me fight him for it.
I already said yes.
The group starts to, the circle starts to form already. They're like, all right, And they start to back up.
I like it.
And he goes, all
Okay,
right.
sure.
It doesn't matter. This is all Guardian space anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's good stuff. I like it.
And he goes, all right. What are we going to do here, little man?
You challenged me.
Yeah?
That was just a brawl. What else you want to put in
All
it?
right, let's do this.
No,
He,
no foreign objects, I'm guessing.
He takes his leather jacket off, and he says, now, mind you, when I hit you, you're going to feel it.
If you hit me, I'm sure I will.
Oh, all right. You're, you don't look that spry.
Yeah, you don't look that young.
Okay.
Oh, he's asking for it now.
Very much.
All right.
I like it.
He says, good luck to you, and holds out his left hand.
Are you
Knock it away and sucker punch him.
You're not left-handed.
Good luck to you.
There's no such thing as a fair fight. Knock it away and sucker punch him.
Huh? No. I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Roll me percentiles. I need a pair of percentile dice. Oh. Can I borrow those?
That's not good. 38.
My dice are trained.
Woo! 77.
You
reach
win.
up and he shakes your hand and he kind of gives you that whole manly, like a ruh. Gives you a little, yeah, going on there.
Ugh, that's a strong grip. You must masturbate occasionally, I'm guessing.
What do you do next?
Comic code.
What do you do next? You shake his hand currently. What's your next move?
Ionize the F out of him.
Whoa.
Shrink him, make him super tiny. God. And then eat him with your efficient digestion.
No.
Oh, that's what I would do if I was a demigod wolf. Miniaturize, gulp.
He is not releasing. I have relented to a
Yeah,
grapple.
but what if they punch
Correct?
their way out
Correct.
of your stomach?
Yeah, right.
thought that's
I
where
would
you're
chew
going.
him up. He can eat anything and
Yes.
digest it.
The first
He's
thing
got
I
great
do.
powers and he doesn't use half of them. You have great
Whoa.
powers and you don't use half of them. I want your
The
power
critics.
set.
Are you kidding me?
No.
He wants water freedom.
Oh,
Who doesn't?
with Whirlpool
Yeah.
or Whirlwind,
Whirlwind,
Water
yeah.
Freedom and Whirlwind,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Ionization, lightning to shock him.
Okay.
No, you're doing it all wrong. You need to shrink him and eat him.
Give me a roll.
Let him do his thing.
Man, everybody's a
There's more
critic.
than- there's more than one round.
Was that you?
I just rolled a 99
Okay.
on 100.
And he, what level of ionization do you have?
Hold on. I think I just lied to you. Only 50, but that's
Okay.
still a red.
Okay.
99 on an energy red.
He lights up with like a Christmas tree.
And I punch the hell out of him with my right hand.
All right.
Right to the jaw.
Give me a second roll.
That's a kill shot. It's an energy attack. I supernova to God
You
with a
just
kill
killed
shot.
Sylvester Stallone.
No, it was 17.
Don't
Okay.
you know
what's your agility?
you've got to watch
Or, I'm
out,
sorry, you're
though.
fighting?
100.
What's a 17 on 100?
Still a yellow, I think.
No.
All right, it's still a white.
That's still a white.
Yep.
No, it's not. 17 on 100 is the first green.
Is
Are you
16 to-
lying?
Is it 16?
16 to 20 on
Holy
100.
hell, never mind.
That's why I asked. What's a 17? Because the cutoff is 16. Ha
You win.
All right.
No, you win. What are you talking? You win. What are you talking about?
We're just getting started, man.
He
Jeez.
and then you just blast him in the face. You hit him
mind-
so hard that his feet come off the ground and he whips around. And you go whips around in that he is not unconscious, but he's been frazzed and blasted, and the hand doesn't let go. It's not still squeezing. It kind of goes limp and twitches for a minute. His left hand is stuck to yours. So you hit him, and it's like you're tied at the wrists. And he goes, wow!
Awesome.
And he whips around he spins you around as you tag him, and you realize you try to let go, and you let go, and it's like he's almost molecularly bonded to your hand.
And it's okay, because I will then ionize myself.
The
and pull
harder
away.
you've got to keep in mind, it's Sylvester Stallone. So the harder you beat his ass, the more powerful he's going to get.
No,
No,
that's
no,
the Hulk.
understood.
That's Sylvester Stallone.
I've seen all the
So-
Rocky movies. Come
Hey.
on.
Right?
This is going to get really dirty. Tell me when it's my turn, because is he stunned or is?
Oh, he's stunned.
All right. So I will power feet.
Yeah.
I will ionize myself, reach into his chest, and try to electrocute his heart. If I
Ooh, that is dirty pool.
power feet,
Okay.
and I will spend karma for that.
Oh, I wish I had karma to spend.
Roll your.
You shut you. Are you kidding me? You're like stats of like 500. It's ridiculous. And that actually probably shortchanged you.
I wish I had
Roll
karma.
to ionize yourself.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't just shrink him and eat him.
31. So that's what 7?
What's the
Seven.
power level?
Oh, 31 on a 50.
Oh, that's still a green.
No, I'm going to take it to a red. So another.
Oh, that's right. You're spending karma.
Yeah. So another 79.
69
It's
plus
10
10
for-
is 79. Yep.
79.
You ionize both of you
You bastard.
because as you ionize yourself and he is connected to you, you ionize the both of you.
Okay. I got you.
You should have just shrunk him and ate him.
I'll drop
my
the
God,
ionization. You tell
No,
me
'cause that's
you
the
tell
coolest
me,
thing.
You tell me when it's my turn.
Okay.
I'll drop the ionization if that's how it's going to be.
That's how it's going to be.
All right.
Okay. He kind of comes back to on his feet and he's like, "Ugh. Oh, that was tricky.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I noticed you haven't let go yet.
No, I thought we'd dance a little longer.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
After you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I would totally do if I was you.
Shh, I got it.
He
Do you? Do you have it?
He steps
Well, I got
in
him. I don't know what that means.
and puts his hand on your shoulder.
He tries to put his hand on my shoulder.
He tries
for
to
a
put
touch
his
attack.
For a touch attack.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
90 even
You can't use my dice anymore, Scott.
I hate you.
I train my dice.
for a red. Are you going to dodge?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dodge with my shoulder.
Yeah, you're like, well, okay, don't let him touch you.
87.
Alrighty. And you do the dance of dance like a cobra and mongoose.
Woo!
And you manage to move away from his touch before he touches you.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, yeah, spry for a youngster, huh?
Exactly.
Didn't know all that bulk could move that fast.
Duplication.
Why?
Because if I shrink myself, I shrink him. Duplication on myself.
Don't you have
Okay.
Don't you have another power you could use
I have a ton of powers I
that,
could
that
use.
you've used before on people to, like, I don't know, drain them of their power to
I'm trying,
increase your own?
but I'm trying not to
All
be
right,
a twink.
You're right. It's not my character. I'm just saying.
And what I was thinking is, with this current situation, I would probably drain both of us, and it would be a zero-sum game.
How are you going to drain yourself?
Because we are attached on the molecular level from the words of this asshole over here. So what I'm assuming is, if I do something to myself, that he'll feel it too.
Oh, hey, maybe.
We'll see.
Jimmy's like, hey, what's the coordinates that...
Oh, I go over to the side with Jimmy, and I rattle off the coordinates that was given to me to find Blink at the center of the universe.
He's like...
That was the last known area
And
he was headed.
The spiral of the galaxy appears, and there's a little line with those coordinates. He goes, so he's at the galactic hub?
That's where he was headed.
He could gear up to destroy planets there.
Yeah, I know. And he's also a vampire now.
And you see and hear Jimmy go, what?
He's also a vampire now.
Vampires don't exist.
You're right. They don't.
But he's a vampire.
But he's a vampire.
And he looks at Caesar 1, who is the more human of the two looking, and he goes, vampire?
There's only one thing
He's
to
a
do.
vampire. You call it something else if you want to. I don't care. That's
Like-
fine. But
Bloodsucker, leech.
the living dead of a supernatural bent, it is how it is.
Caesar 1 is our vampire slaying professional. He's
That's
battled
true.
them over centuries of time.
well, I mean, since the
why?
19th century and a little bit in the 21st.
Why? How?
That's
Why?
2 centuries.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
is centuries of time.
There's only one way to do this now.
What? What?
Well, regardless, I'll grab his hand, slap it. Congratulations, you're now a vampire hunter too.
Welcome to the Vampire
Did I-
Hunter Guild.
Did I just get deputized into hunting vampires?
Yes, sir, you did.
Only Caesar 1 can do that.
Suddenly, there are two Fenrises and 2 webs,
And
who are
Fenrir.
all sharing a handshake in the middle of. Were we going to only do 2, or were we going to do more?
I was going to ask if I could reverse that, but yeah, after
No,
what I
no.
just said to Rico, I was like, that was even dumb.
No. Okay. Were you going to make your full 8?
Huh? No.
That's what you typically do.
You should have asked me.
I should have asked you.
Yeah, because I was going to change that. So
Because I was waiting for. Okay, now you're all in the sort of a circle
No,
thing, and
it's a circle jerk.
there's 16
Hey,
people with their hands together.
I know what I will do, and this is going to suck.
Yeah,
I'll drop all of it or whatnot. Do I have my axe?
it's on your back.
So what I will do is I will ionize my good hand that I'm not shaking with, which is my right hand, and I will make it molten hot, whatever, and I will cut my left hand off. That is the only way to get out of this.
Are you going to cut your hand off to break the bond?
Yes. That's
Bro, that's so metal.
I will spend karma for that. There's no other way to get out of this.
Okay, that is a feat.
Did you see that was coming?
I did not.
He regenerates, right?
Do I see?
I don't know. Does he?
I don't know. I'm not sure if he has regeneration.
Well, he has regeneration. Will get him the health points back, but not necessarily the hand.
He's a demigod. It'll grow back.
We may have to.
Or he'll
we
get
may
an
have to
awesome
get an
hook.
eraser.
He'll
for
go
that
sit on the
poster.
defender throne,
It-
and he'll be just fine.
It worked for Jaime Lannister, right? At least I'm not left-handed.
Oh, that would be an ultimate F you to your dad if you cut off your own hand.
Right?
He took Tyr's
Oh, now I'm
hand.
doing it twice. No. I'll
And
punch you with my nubs. I'm ready to go.
It's called the head of Vecna for a reason.
That's
Well, you
horrible.
gotta. Oh, wait, no.
I would cut it off. That's the only way to get out
Oh,
of
the
this.
irony that the son of Fenris cuts off his own hand.
Okay.
Did you plan that?
So, no, I did not. I didn't know you would do that, but
Yeah.
that's boss. All right, it is a power feat to ironize your right hand. Give me an activation roll. Are you spending karma?
I am spending karma.
All right.
Hell, I got so much and whatever.
Yeah.
70, so I spend 40.
Okay.
How much karma do you have to spend? Oh, my goodness. I wish I had karma.
I have 1,670.
Nice.
Because I didn't spend all mine on stats.
Must be nice to have karma. I've got 20.
Stat ho.
I've got 27 karma.
And I need
Nice.
to take note. Can I borrow your pencil, sir?
So he reaches back for his axe, pulls it out. You see the flame into life.
No, I was using
And-
you said it would have taken a turn to even get the axe. I was just using my hand.
Oh, you were using your hand.
If I can do it in the same round, I'll use the axe.
Oh yeah, you can pull out the axe. I
Cool.
thought you were okay.
Yeah, cool.
And Webb says, "Hey, no foreign stuff." As the axe slices down to cut Webb's hand off, and you notice at the last moment, Fenris shoves his fist forward and slices his own wrist off.
Oh, my God, Fenris, that's so metal. All hail Fenris, the wolf god.
Now it's a fight. All right, now we're ready to go.
Jimmy, did you see that? He cut off his own hand.
Please tell me at least seared shut so I don't bleed out. I am a demigod, but I
Absolutely,
still bleed.
it did.
I'll turn to Jimmy and say, these guys have an unusual decision.
I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna cheer out loud, vocally.
Yes.
More than half of the crowd are just like, "Whoa, yes!" A few of them begin to chant, "Fenris, Fenris," and that was boss. I did not see that coming.
That's pretty
Thanks. I got
hardcore.
another power feed after this jackwagon.
That's
goes.
pretty hardcore.
And he steps back, looks at the cauterized hand that is still shaking his, and
Souvenir, asshole.
you see his eyebrows go up, and he goes, "It's a bold move. I've never fought with only one hand. Let's go."
Got it. Your turn.
Yeah?
Well, now you're talking too damn much. Power feed. Tell me when I can go.
Okay. He straddles his feet and sort of clenches. And it's almost as though you see him like grip the deck plating. And he says, "Come at me."
Okay.
Your turn.
Got it.
I am going to exert probability manipulation against the enemy guy.
Oh no.
Because this is taking too long.
Nice. He's like, "There's more than one round.
These
Hurry
guys
it up."
don't know from magic.
You're such a whore to old world of dark. It's taking more than 3 rounds.
Here's your hat. What's your hurry?
Yeah.
What? All right.
No, I like it.
93.
Ouch. Okay.
It works.
So, monstrous power level.
That's
That
a
is
red.
a red.
That's a red.
That it is.
Yeah, I'm pulling out the power feats because this is the finale of the season.
Ah, nice. Okay. What are you doing?
So power feat, duplication, 8 Fenrei, shrinking all of them, and with that going for every crevice and orifice in this guy's body. I want to rip him apart from the inside out. So we're talking ears, nose, mouth, ass.
You're gonna kill him?
Dick hole, whatever.
You're gonna kill him?
No, I have first. Are you kidding me? No,
There's no first aid for that.
I have first aid. I'm good. He took my. No, I took
think
my
you
hand.
are now here at Gaming with Scott. We do respect and cherish the role that our first responders play.
We do.
but
Thank you.
we recognize there are certain limits to first aid.
Right. But if you're
There's so much that a bunch of gauze could do, man.
But if you're an interstellar traveler that makes me cut my own hand off and bleed my own blood,
I don't know why you
I'm gonna kill you, or at least go close.
That's awesome.
I didn't know why. I don't know why you just didn't shrink him and eat him.
That was awesome.
I was trying to be proper and actually shake his hand, but this guy wanted to freaking play and dance with me. What the hell?
There you go.
Power
All right,
feat.
give me a roll. Are you spending karma?
Yeah, make good.
All right.
That's awesome. 80. Just been 30.
Okay, you see Fenrei step out from himself.
Are they all missing a hand?
Yes.
They should all be. Yes.
They kind of leap toward him and almost disappear as he holds out his hand. Those of you that know to look, get a little squint going on, and there's 8 of him, and they're still getting smaller. As he leans forward, and when they're down to under, say, half an inch, you see him lean forward and go, "All right, a-hole." And the Fenrei scatter and shotgun at this guy. He stands there, and you see him almost get physically hit in the face, chest. He's taking blows, but doesn't. His feet are bonded to the deck.
And they hit just as hard as I did.
And they hit with full force. And he says, "Yeah, that's not bad. Is it my turn?" And he leans forward, raises his right hand, and begins to scream as blood begins to pour from his eyes and his nose and the corners of his mouth and his ears. Whew. He grabs... Let me get a quick roll. These dice are insane, dude.
I know.
Reverse that.
This is... Oh, no! I was like 91. Oh,
19.
all right.
Caesar, I've missed you.
Oh, damn. I was like... Holy
That
crap.
is the best power in the game. I have missed it entirely.
He begins squealing. He falls forward to his knees, his feet coming free from the deck plate. He claws at his own face, one hand clawing tracks, the other trying to use your hand to, I don't know, lever them out, the stub of the bone. He's trying to dig his own eyes out.
Because he has a tiny werewolf with an axe in his ear hole.
Yeah.
Yes, this is awesome.
Another 2-3 seconds, and he and passes out onto the deck plating.
Okay, I will hold it for a few seconds and then dissipate the Fenrei from within him.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
He twitches once, and you see him drop the hand.
Bro,
he's-
pick that up. We can
he's
sew
out.
that back on.
Yeah, I'm picking my own damn hand up. Pick it up. I don't know if that worked, but who knows?
No.
Regeneration.
First aid.
I'm gonna first aid
I
this
got
bad boy.
regeneration.
Regeneration, if you hold it to the stump, maybe.
Are you going to slice both ends, rough it up a little? No.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
File the ends and then a little bit of epoxy and let it.
I'll take the hand because somebody
You
will
could
do something
swallow
crazy
it.
with it. What would that do, though?
Absorb it back
It's
in you.
it's
I don't
metal.
know.
It's very metal.
All right. I'll
No, don't swallow it.
I'll shrink it and eat it.
Why do
Digestive adaptation.
you guys make so little sense in your decision making process. I'm
a freaking wolf guy.
We are on a spaceship in future tech area. They can probably
So?
foam it back on.
Who cares? It's okay. Let's see what happens.
Okay, you shrink it down, you throw it towards your hand, and the hand grabs it. It's the first of the 4 that were around web, and he goes, "No, you can just hold that back on. We can just hold that up."
All right, got it.
And he pulls out a device and
Foams that back on.
Oh, well, that's much better. Does it work?
oh yeah,
Ooh.
your regeneration. It takes you got the stranger going on first, and then all of a sudden
Guys,
you
I'll
got-
be
you
right
got
back.
You're
you
gonna
got
give me
pins
about
and
10 minutes.
You got then all of a sudden you got pins and needles, and then all of a sudden you see your hand. It's like, oh,
Nice.
Okay. And he goes, okay. You beat us fair and square.
I'm going to walk over to Webb. I want to see if he's dead.
Two of the other guys have picked him up and are sliding him toward. They're walking him towards medbay. He goes, he'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
He got
I
beaten.
told you these guys had an unusual decision-making process.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
Good fight. Good fight.
That. So what are we doing here?
You guys are going to go after Mole Rat, right?
Palmorat.
Yeah.
It's time. We'll
hold on.
just get dropped off.
No.
It'll be great.
Hold on.
No, hold on.
I was going to let you do it, but it's all good.
Wait, let me do what? Hold on. I love doing stuff.
Never mind. Keep
okay.
going, Caesar. We'll talk later. Keep going.
So you guys are going to... We'd like to be dropped off on the surface, please.
Nah, we don't need to be dropped off.
Why do we need to
We can
be-
teleport.
Yeah,
Oh,
like a boss.
well, that's convenient.
Bye, Frost.
You could have picked my ass up.
We thought you were dead.
Yeah, I for real thought you were dead.
Yeah, and
fair.
not
When I
like
didn't see you come out of wherever it was, Phantom Zone, I thought you were dead.
no like Superman. We thought you were dead, and you really pop up every like third episode. Like truly, we thought you were dead.
Anyway. Okay, fine. So, all right. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Mr. Jimmy. We will be on our way.
All right. Well then, and he turns to the second in command and he goes, "I've got the coordinates for Palmorat. We can go get him." And he says, "All right, transmit those to the fleet, and we will go." And Jimmy's like, doot, 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 doot. Jimmy's working a console like this is a galactic fool from way back.
Back to the
Yeah.
back to the bulkhead where we were, so we can.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We're going. Just follow us. It's cool. It's all good.
We're gonna have the fleet move out, then we're gonna drop the communication. Did you want to say anything to them before we leave?
To the Arkanoids?
Arkanoids?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. Hey, good Jimmy. How do we get a hold of you in the future if we need to?
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
No. Yeah. Is there any way to get a hold of you if we need to in the future?
Yeah. We can go to Jotunheim to get the Jimmy robot.
I'm going to erase that. No. I'm going to erase that. Is there any way we can get a hold of you?
Yeah, is the program that called me originally still running?
I don't know.
It's
It
been
is
absorbed.
Absorbed by what?
Wells's AI. Dr. Wells's AI he created.
Oh, there's an AI that's running the program that ran the robot that was left here?
Wait, that's a copy of your brain, right?
Yeah, well, with some additions. If it was absorbed by an AI that was written on Earth, it's hiding.
Oh, well then it probably exists somewhere on Earth.
You contact that program, it'll get a hold of me.
Oh.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'd like to send a message to the Arkanoids.
You notice the ships are they're hitting hyperdrive or hyperspace or whatever it is.
Star Trek.
Yeah, however they fly in and out of system. Whatever the faster than light travel is for Marvel. What the hell do they use? I don't know. Moving on.
No idea.
All right. Light speed, hyperspace.
Pick one.
Pick one. Sure.
Well, I mean,
Right.
yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. So when they're all gone except the mothership, and here you see the lead Arkanoid.
Oh, wait. Well, then in conversational Arkanoid, I'm going to say
Okay, we're just like, we have no idea what's going on.
We have the
you have
translator.
You have the
block.
translator. So you
Oh,
yeah.
is it universe? I just,
Oh,
okay.
now he starts talking to them.
Yes.
in conversational Arkanoid.
Hooked on fun. For me.
We have negotiated terms for the departure of the Ravager fleet.
Departure, armistice,
And we will be teleporting back to Earth. Wells helped us negotiate the safety of Earth. And
The Arkanoid looks down his screen at you and goes, "So that means you bested the captain of the Ravager fleet. Are we to believe this?"
I didn't. Fenris did.
I did.
And you work with Ambassador Wells?
Yes.
Well, then, good work. That ship will be leaving momentarily, I take it?
Yes, as soon as we get back to Earth.
Wonderful. Then One moment. Ah, yes. And he pulls a hand up, and you see the document sort of hazily on the screen. And he says, well, then, given that you were able to pass our test, your application for
Is withdrawn.
membership in the Arkanoid Empire
Oh, no.
is moved from probational to accepted. We will maintain ambassadorial status. You will be a fledgling world. We will not return for the first 1,000 years, as is our typical way. We will maintain ambassadorial ties, and Ambassador Wells will be returning to Archon with us.
Interesting. We'll help him pack.
Oh, he's already on board.
Oh.
Please remove his arms and legs, as is our custom.
Your ambassadors do not keep their arms and legs?
It would be most rude if he were to retain them. We insist.
Primitive cultures are what they are.
It is our way.
And the screen winks out.
His new name is Bob. Cool.
Only when he's in the tub.
All right, well, Jimmy,
Sometimes when he's outside the door, they call him Matt.
as you are now a deputy vampire hunter on your way to go catch Palmorat, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes. I'm not sure if regular sunlight from any old sun will do, or if it has to be our sun. It's kind of a symbological thing. So don't let him bite you. I'm not sure. Yeah. In general, are you a praying man?
A little bit.
Then, go brush up on that. That'll probably help.
Okay. Do you guys, we're getting ready to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go back to the bulkhead. We'll be out of here in
Do we
moments.
have to go to that?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys need to stand in a triangle or something to make this work?
You know what? That's the more advanced stance. For us, we try not to get too technical, but we'll be out of here in 5 minutes, and thank you for all you've done.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll walk back or whatever. Get to the bulkhead.
Okay, you go into the ship that's in the docking bay. You go into the bulkhead.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll call up to Heimdall. Heimdall, Guardian Angel, Caesar, one, and myself wish to return to Asgard.
And as a bolt from a clear blue sky reaches down and circles you, runes play out for a millisecond that you recognize for speed and transportation and movement, and you are pulled from the ship across the Bifrost, and you land in the room of the Bifrost as Heimdall pulls the sword out, and the lightning that is arcing across the ceiling ceases and pulls back in.
Heimdall, thank you as always.
He stares up at the ceiling. His eyes focus in and out for a moment. All of the ships have gone.
That is correct. There is no more standoff. They are going back to their home.
Then Earth.
Your defender of Asgard defended Earth mightily, cut off his own hand to free himself from the grip of an enemy.
They sewed it back on, though. They were gracious in their defeat.
You picked a good defender.
Then we dine tonight. We sing songs. of
We
praise.
feast.
We shall feast.
And the credits roll as we feast and dine in Asgard as our defenders, knights of the
Knights of the Circle.
Knights of the Circle defend Earth, defend Asgard and Earth from the ravages of space.
Nice.
Thank you very much for joining us for the Marvel live play that we've done over the last 4 years. This brings us to the end of Series 3.
Crazy.
And starts us on Series 4. We will be making our next episode will be a character creation session. We're going to do all the character creation sessions together in one, very much like we did the fantasy weekly game. So we're going to tie all of our characters' backstories together in one fashion or another, so that we will have a very Defenders-esque type story where, oh wait, aren't you from here and you're from there and you're from? Oh, we've run into each other before.
That might help a little bit with group cohesion.
It absolutely
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Oh, it'll be fantastic. It'll
John,
be a whole new
it's
game.
actually really cool.
Yeah, it'll be a whole new game.
Sounds great.
We're going to crank down the power levels a lot, a
Whoa,
bit,
whoa.
and we're going to start on a more level parabola of growth, not not one of the X Games.
Also, we were kind
ramps.
of, we were kind of out of sync too.
A little bit,
like
a little bit.
Go big or
We'll
go
get
home.
we'll get that back. Don't
We're
worry.
going to
right,
clean
all
that
right.
back. This was our first experiment with Marvel, and it kind of went into all of the nooks and crannies.
That's true.
And
That
we're
is
gonna-
very true.
And we're going to pick some of that up. We're going to keep some of it. We're going to make, like I said, a different power level, a more cohesive
All
group.
stats, no powers. That's the
And
power
there it
level
is.
I'm going for.
Hashtag-
0 powers.
Just
Hashtag
winning all the
sorry,
roles.
No, sorry. Yeah, just winning
Yeah.
the rules. So we hope you've enjoyed yourself over the 4 years that we've been doing this. And yes, it has been 4 years because we started with Rumspringa in before August when we first recorded that very first
so
session.
Yeah,
Crazy.
2014.
Yes.
2014. And it is now, we are now into and past August of 2017. So we have passed we're into our 4th year. You're going to hear us. You're going to hear us a little bit more. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks before the first one of these drops out because we need to record it. We're back on our regular recording session. But there are only 2 of these to fill the slot, so we're going to drop those and move them forward. We thank you to all of our listeners who have stuck with us with Marvel. We have a cohesive 3 series of Marvel. We have more than 100 episodes.
That's awesome.
Which is phenomenal. And we're going to pick back up on the mean, lean streets of Indianapolis with a new group in a week or 2.
I'm super excited about creating new characters.
The character creation
Agreed.
mini game is one of the.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best things that we've done. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, from all of us here at Gaming with Scott, we thank you for listening. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
guys.
See ya, guys.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. JC LaCroix is at Asmodee369. Dan is at Malkware. Josh is at ActionJack853. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, each of us is super in our own way. Be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.